Have radio? Is this radio?
Yeah. Well, you're on live. I don't know if we're seeing a picture. I'm going to pull it up here.
Okay, all right.
Now we are.
Okay. All righty. We think we're on. We'll see, I guess, if some of you will. I guess my people that know me maybe can send me a quick text and say, hey, you are on. We think we are. Had some computer issues, the way the world works now. Everything runs through a computer, and I showed up tonight, and the computer that we normally use was not working at all. And so we're about halfway through the first quarter in a very entertaining, high-paced back-and-forth game to this point. Hudson leads 8-6. Jaron Ugrin's hit 2 3-pointers for Hudson. Carter Swope has a bucket. And the leading scorer for Janesville, Wiley Sherburne, has 6 for the Wildcats. And so we are off and running here. First quarter action. Our engineer extraordinaire, Kevin Murray, has helped us out. So really appreciate him getting us going tonight so we can bring you this one non-conference game between the Wildcats of Janesville, who come in 17-3 against the hometown Pirates, who are 7-10. Here's the rebound in there by Ben Kelly, and he'll bring it up. He just subbed into the game here a minute ago. He gets it over to Peyton. Down to Drew. He can go up. Nice pass back to Ben, who lays it up and in. Good passing there by the Pirates. And we're at the 3:30 mark, and Hudson leads 10-6. Hudson kind of matched up here in a man-to-man against the Wildcats. Nice move in there. Oh, got to travel. That was on Leo Dodd there for Janesville. Hudson resubbing back in. I think we're ready for action. One thing, if you get a glance when Jess kind of schemes over to the board here on my left, and on your left, you'll see Janesville started numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's something you don't see every day. Nice move by Ben Kelly. He's coming off the bench, firing away tonight, and he's got 4 quick points for Hudson. Janesville looking to answer here. They did have a 6-3 lead, and now it's Hudson's ran out 9 in a row. So the Hudson's built now a 6-point lead. 3 on the way, no good. That was by McGrath. Hudson retains the rebound, and they bring it into the offensive end with Ugrin taking another 3. No good. Cleared there by Sherburne. He hands it off to Dodd, and he'll bring it up over to Sherburne. Hudson kind of playing their zone here. Number 0 is Appleby. Number 1 is McGrath. Sherburne has it. He's their leading scorer. Almost 20 points a game. He gets it in the inside. Kick out. Long 3 on the way. No good. Rebound, we think. Yep. Topped off of Hudson. That long 3 was by Appleby, and here comes Bryson for Sam. So Janesville will take it out of bounds. Dodd will trigger it in. He gets it in to Carlson. He dribbles around, gives it back to Dodd. Okay. Back in the corner there to Carlson. And Janesville will work it around here with Sherburne. A little one-on-one action, and he skipped along before he got into the paint. We have a sub in there for the Wildcats, and that's Gergen. So on the floor for Hudson, you have Swope and Ugrin, Griffith, Stansfield, and Kelly. Good penetration there. Back over to Carter. Bryce looking to get his first bucket here going here tonight as they work against the man-to-man defense of Janesville. Drew Stansfield dribbles in, not there. Ugrin eyeing it, dribbles in the lane. Spin, nothing there. Tries to float up. Nope, threw it out of bounds. Kind of got caught in no man's land there, and I'm sure if you redid it, he probably would take a quick shot as we get going here. Hudson in their 3-2 look here, zone. Definitely trying to keep the ball away from Sherburne, and he kind of does a good job of floating around there. He's in the left corner as Janesville works it around in the perimeter against the Hudson defense. Sherburne has it in the corner on the wing. Back out to Appleby. And Dodd has it at the point, and they'll reset here. Looks like they'll go do like a 1-4 here look with some screening action for the point guard. Sherburne looks. Jumper on the way. No good. Off the side of the rim. Finally corralled by Swope. Hit ahead to Griffith. He looks. Nothing there. Stansfield bumps his way in. Swope picks up the loose ball. Out to Kelly. Ugrin trying to get in the paint. Out to Kelly. He'll float in the lane. Oh, no good. Ben's been hit a couple of those this year, and Carlson clears it away. Gives it to to Dodd, and here come the Wildcats. Just under 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. This non-conference game between Janesville and Hudson. Hudson doing a good job talking on the screens on the outside. Really kind of stymied Janesville here the last about 5 minutes. Skip a pass, finally picked up by Kelly, and he gets it knocked out of bounds with 2.6 left. So Hudson will have an opportunity to run a set here and get a shot off, and here they bring in Sam for Drew. So Sam's got a quick trigger, so they'll probably run some sort of set here for one of their offensive players here. Jaron to throw it inbounds to Sam, double screen left on the way, good. Great substitution, great execution there by Hudson on that screening action. And Hudson jumps to the 15-6 lead after the first quarter. So kind of catching our breath here a little bit after we kind of get going. Started a little bit at 7:30, which will happen after a JV game starts at 6:15, and Hudson won that game. So good night so far for the Pirates. Just a couple things here. I want to touch base with you. The pairings for the Athletic Association came out this afternoon, and Hudson's going to have a home game here on the 17th of February. And so they will host Columbus at 7 o'clock here in Hudson. So that's in 10 days. So they'll have the opportunity on that Tuesday to host Columbus. The winner of the Hudson-Columbus game gets Appling and Parkersburg then that Thursday night on the 20th up in Parkersburg. So that's kind of the way that draw kind of worked out. They had a seating meeting, and it was talking to the coaching staff. It looked. They said it was pretty straightforward. AP was definitely the strongest team within the district, and then everybody kind of fell in place based on records and who had they played. So, all right, here we go. 15-6 Hudson. Janesville gets the ball on the alternating possession, and we'll get second quarter action started here. Screen action up at the top for McGrath. He skips it over to Appleby. McGrath has it. Okay, over to Gergen. He's going to dribble in to Sherburne. To Dodd. Appleby covered up there by Griffith. He finds Carlson, so Janesville getting lots of touches across and there's a steal by Bryce Griffith. He's going to go all the way, lay up and in. Good defense by Hudson and a good steal by Bryce, and so maybe that'll kind of get him going a little bit tonight too, making that first layup. Drive on the way by Appleby. Long three on the way by Gergen, no good. Rebounded there by Swope. Push ahead to Sam Hansen underneath to Stewart, inside to Carter. Spin on the left shoulder, up and in. Boy, the Pirates really looking strong here after the first about 2 minutes. They have been on a run here, 16-0 run against Janesville, coming in on the night 17-3. This is their last regular season game for Janesville. Jumper on the way, no good. Cleaned up. Carter eventually gets it. And here comes Hudson on the run. Ugrin ahead to Peyton on the corner to Bryce. Three on the way. Ooh, just caught a lot of rim there and not able to put that one in. That would have been a big one. Nice penetration in there by the Wildcats. Long three on the way on the right wing. No good. Tipped out. That was Appleby on the shot there. And Janesville will reset. Appleby, leading scorer for Sherburne. Over to Carlson, and that's Gergen, and thrown out of bounds by Janesville. So Hudson will take over. McGrath comes in. He's coming in for Gergen. So Janesville's back to their starting lineup. It looks like they're going to do a little bit of 1-3-1, three-quarter court pressure action here against Hudson. We'll see if Hudson can get organized and handle the pressure a little bit. 'Cause Janesville's looking for some easy opportunities and kind of slow Hudson down. Not that they're fast breaking a lot, but enough to cause some problems. Hudson does break it. Staying in the 1-3-1. Swope. Back to Bryce. On the way, Peyton out to Ugrin, excuse me. Underneath Carter Swope. Nice pass up and in. Nice pass by Jaron Ugrin to find Carter on the baseline. And Carter really knows what to do with that game. He's up with that ball. He's up to 6 points. Sherburne, dribble in, jumper on the way, no good. Hudson doing a great job on the boards, allowing Janesville just one shot. Skip pass over to Hanson. Long three on the way, no good. Peyton skies. Bryce for three, yes! Riddles it in, and we're going to get a timeout by Janesville. Holy cow, Hudson playing really, really well here tonight. Off to a really strong lead. They lost last night up at Sumner Fred, and they had the lead at different points of the game last night, but weren't able to. Yeah, so they were a little bit slow on that. As I look at the board, there hasn't been one team foul called at all. So Hudson here on a 21-0 run, and doing it with balanced scoring. So we've got Jaron with 6. You got Sam with 3. You've got Ben off the bench for 4. And Bryce has 5 and Carter has 6. So good balanced scoring for Hudson. And they only have one player scoring so far for Janesville. So sure they're kind of talking about making some adjustments here and to kind of slow Hudson down on both the offense. They need to get some things going offensively and then some things on defense then too as we kind of get going here. So Janesville will have it after the made Hudson basket. That's their first time out of the half. It's been that type of game, just back and forth with very few whistles and no team fouls at all up on the board. So Hudson playing their zone. Janesville will kind of work it around here, try to look to get something in. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebound, okay, and we got a foul there. Over the back by Tegan Meyer. So he comes crashing in. Off the missed shot, and Hudson will get possession here with under 5 minutes left. And let's see here, Janesville, looks like they're going to match up a little bit here against Hudson. Working on the man offense. Ugrin in the lane, finds Kelly, who also will get in the lane, kick it out to Griffin, inside to Stansfield. Kick on the way, Ugrin, nope, and it looked like he traveled, yep. Probably should have just pulled the trigger there on that jump shot instead of probably putting it down. So picked up that pivot foot. And here comes Janesville on their way into the offensive end. I'm sure they're getting a little frustrated, only 6 points after a quarter and a half. That's not something they're used to. They're used to averaging in the 50s, so this is something they're definitely not used to. Number 1, that's McGrath, jumper around the way, good. Ben McGrath with his first bucket of the night, and it's 24-8 Hudson. Into the front court quickly, Stansfield underneath the basket. Oh, finds Stewart, but just a good hard pass, and Peyton wasn't quite ready for that, but a good wraparound pass by Drew. Just make sure that he can catch it well. Here comes Janesville on the offensive end. That's McGrath. He swings it over. Okay, that's Dodd. McGrath floating in the lane, no good. Peyton Stewart with the rebound, and we get to Ugrin. Hit ahead to Ben Kelly on the left side. Underneath of Drew Stansfield. Blocked in there. Nice block in there by Janesville. That's Tegan Meyer with the block. Drew tried to go up and got it swatted away a little bit and went up with the jump ball, and it'll be Hudson ball. 3:37 left here in the first half. Hudson with the 24-8 lead. They led 15-6 after a quarter. One of the things that happened the other night is, Carter with the jumper, no good. Rebound cleared in there by Dodd, and he'll bring it up the floor. Over to McGrath. That's Meyer they're going to swing it side to side. Looking, that's Dodd. Appleby to Dodd. To Meyer. To McGrath. They're going to swing it around. Looks like they're going to try to get as many guys touching the ball as possible. 3 on the way. Good. Ben McGrath with his first 3 of the night, and he's got 5, and now it's 24-11. Hudson will try to answer here with Sam Hansen in the lane. Pass over to Ugrin. To Ben Kelly. Hill's pivot. Floater in the lane. Good. Ben Kelly having a spark off the bench tonight with 6 points. And Ben's doing a nice job getting in the lane and hitting those floaters. 26-11 Pirates. 2.5 left here before halftime. Meyer out front. Floats it in the line for Appleby. Floater up and good. Jaden Appleby with his first bucket. Hit by Hudson to Ben Kelly. He tries to work it up the floor, and we're going to get just a quick foul here. Nice job by Hudson to get it moved up the floor very, very quickly, so Ben could take advantage of the defender who wasn't quite ready for a drive, and go ahead and do that. Stansfields checks out along with Ugrin. So we've got Hudson taken out of bounds with Kelly inside to Peyton Stewart, layup up and in. Nice sequence there on the out of bounds play by Hudson. As they're kind of matching, Janesville's matching score for score right now. Long 3 on the way, no good. Rebound. McGrath with the long 3, run down by Sherburne. They're going to work it around here. Here's Dodd with the left-handed layup. Nice job. Kind of broke down the defense there and was able to get to his left side. And it's 28-15. Ben Kelly on the drive. Not there. Bryce Griffith with a 3. No good. Sam Hansen runs down the rebound underneath the Peyton Stewart. Shot no good. Rebound collected in there by Appleby. He'll run it up the floor here to McGrath. He'll drive on the baseline out to Sherburne. That's Dodd dribbling up front over to McGrath to Sherburne. He'll skip it all the way over to Appleby. Okay, to Dodd. Dodd to Meyer. Wilburn. Dribble in the lane there by Dodd. He'll kick it out to Meyer. He'll bounce off a 3, and Ben Kelly will run it down and get it ahead to Bryce Griffith. He'll go up and in for a layup. Nice fast break opportunity by Hudson to beat the Wildcats down the floor. Good communication and good heads-up passing there by Hudson. McGrath to Dodd. He gets it to Appleby. Bryce Griffith kind of got a little action there going on the floor over to Sherburne. Over to Dodd. Looking inside McGrath. Into Meyer. Yep. Tegan Meyer's a big post player for Hudson, a senior. Peyton got caught behind him. And as Meyer went up for the shot, Peyton slapped him on the arm. It'll be Peyton's team's first. And Tegan Meyer will go to the line for free throws. First one short. He hasn't shot a lot of. Oh man, that's just his second free throw of the year. He's 1 for 1 coming in to the game. So probably thought this would be a good matchup for him against Hudson. His second free throw also rims out no good. Rebound, corralled. Nice job there. In there, Appleby was able to get it off the miss for Janesville. Sherburne driving. Carter Swope got in front of him, but not before committing the foul. Sherburne kind of was driving into towards the basket, and Carter wasn't in position to bring him down. Meyer comes out, and Dodd comes in for Janesville. Sherburne to take it out. Gets it inbounds, probably looking to get it back to him. He kind of missed him there on that one, so Dodd has it. Over to Appleby. That was Gergen. Dodd in the lane, backdoor cut by Sherburne, and he looked like he got bumped there, but no call. And long 3 on the way, no good. So Hudson will go to the locker room with a 30-15 lead. Okay. Janesville went a long time without scoring, but then had an opportunity to kind of get themselves a little bit closer there as we head to halftime. So we got a 10-minute halftime, and I'll kind of give you some information about some different things that are going on. First of all, within the conference, Hudson's not playing. We're the one not playing a conference game tonight. All the other schools are matched up. I guess the big one on the boys' side is for first place. AP is at Denver tonight. AP and Denver are both 12-2 in the conference, and Dyke's right behind at 11-3. So, winner of the AP Denver game will have a huge leg up as we go to just a few games left. Just one more game left, and I think Denver plays Dyke. So some things could happen within that. There could be end up with a three-way tie. You could end up with a solo. You could end up with some shared things. But whoever wins tonight will definitely get at least a share of the conference championship on the boys' side. Some other news to kind of pass along. I don't know how much people pay attention. I kind of mentioned our district, and I'll just reiterate that. The boys will be at home against Columbus on the 17th. That's a Tuesday. If they win, they would play at Parkersburg on the 20th at 8 o'clock. That'd be the second game that night against AP. On the other side of the bracket down below is South Hamilton. They're going to entertain Union LaPorte City on the 17th, also at 7 o'clock. The winner of that game moves on to play South Hardin at AP at 6:30 on the 20th. And then the winner of either AP and hopefully Hudson and South Hardin and either Union or South Hamilton would then play at Iowa Falls in the district final. And then you have the sub-state final. So Hudson would need to win, four games to get to the state tournament, which they can definitely do. But they technically got the 4 seed. It's a six-team district. And based on record and some other things, they end up with the 4 seed. So that's why they got the home game. And then if they win, they'll play the 1 seed, which is AP, who has been rated here recently in the last few weeks. Some other news. The girls' pairings came out also. So some thoughts with that. I see Coach Curley's here tonight, and I haven't got a chance to talk to him. But Hudson, excuse me, they lost last night up at Sumner Fred during their senior night. So that dropped the girls to 14-6, and so they have one game left on Tuesday night. Both the boys and the girls have a makeup game with AP over at Parkersburg. That'll close out the conference season for the girls and their last game of the year. And then what will happen then on the 18th, Hudson will entertain Parkersburg for the in regional play. So one of those abnormalities, if you will, that you're going to play the same team back-to-back times. So we'll play up at Parkersburg to finish out the conference season, but then turn around and host them when regionals start on that. I believe it's on that Tuesday. Maybe it's that Tuesday. So that's where that's gonna happen with that too. So Hudson will be 14-6. AP right now is 9-10. The last time I checked, they were playing Denver, and they had the lead on Denver, which would definitely help Hudson. Right now, Hudson's fallen to third place in the girls' standings in the conference, behind Jessup and Dyke, and in a tie with Denver. So any help if AP can beat Denver and then we can turn around and beat AP, then we would finish third alone. Otherwise, we might be looking at a shared or maybe fourth place ourselves. If the girls would win, they would then move on to play Maquoketa, more than likely Maquoketa Valley. Maquoketa Valley got a bye. They played the winner, Denver and South Hardin. But Maquoketa Valley 16-3 on the year. And so in the eyes of the Iowa Girls Association, they had a little bit stronger year than Hudson, and so they get the bye, and then they'll have 2 home games before they go on the other side of the bracket. Kind of the Sumner Freds up there, the strongest team according to record in the Region 4 for the girls 2A is MFL Marmac. They're 18-2. So Grundy Center is in the mix up there along with South Hamilton. So, yeah, the girls will be, at least we'll have a home game, which will be a positive for the girls and have an opportunity to do that on the 18th. So the boys enter home. They have their home game on Monday, and then the girls will have their home game on Tuesday of that week. So 17th, 18th, and then the boys win. They'll play on the Thursday night, the 20th. If the girls win, they play on Friday night, the 21st. So hopefully it's a full week of basketball for our teams, but we'll have to see with that. And then the other bit of news, and this more has to do with the fall season. Now it used to be every 2 years that the Iowa Boys Athletic Union would, the Iowa High School Athletic Association would do the football districts. And so this was the year that they'll need to do that. They did announce that they're going to redo this every year, but for next year, Hudson's in Class 1A, just like we were last year, and the teams in our district in Class 1A. And now some of these teams have moved down and around a little bit, but you'll recognize some of the names. So we're in District 3, Class 1A for the football assignments for next fall. So AP, Dyke, New Hartford, East Marshall, and then us, South Hamilton, and then South Hardin. So that's our 6-team district. So we'll play the other 5 teams for sure. And then the school, the athletic department will put in some requests for some non-district games, probably against people in close by and within close in terms of school size also. Ones that you could definitely look at, some of those ones that we might see on the football schedule are in District 4, and District 4 has got some familiar schools in too. We got Central Springs, Columbus, Denver, Jessup, Osage, and Sumner Fred. So that could be a strong possibility about that. Obviously, we've played North Tama in the past and Wapsie Valley and things like that. So there might be some good options for some non-district games then too, and they'll have to get that sorted out. How that schedule falls into play in the coming weeks, I would assume probably around sometime in April they'll go ahead and get that squared away with that kind of going forward. So boys football districts are out, girls regional basketball is out, boys district basketball, we're in District 14, that's out. We have the wrestlers in action tomorrow in sectionals. They're at Starmont, I believe. No, I think yeah. They're no, that's where the districts are at. So tomorrow's sectionals. I'm gonna say maybe it's at East Buchanan. It's right there on Highway 20. I knew that. And then the districts are at Starmont the following week, and then so we crowned 3 conference champions. So hopefully those 3 plus some others can make their way to the districts with an opportunity to wrestle and go to the state tournament. Looks like both teams are kind of filtering back in the gym here. We got about a minute and a half of halftime before we kind of get going here with Hudson with a 30-15 lead. Now, I'm sure one of the things that the coaching staff talked about is that we're kind of in this place, last against Union last Friday night, had played a really strong first quarter, had a nice lead, led throughout the whole first half, and then Union came back and really kind of dominated the third quarter and a good chunk of the fourth to get the victory. So we'll have to see if Hudson can kind of continue this momentum that they played so well with. Did a great job defensively for a good quarter and a half, holding Janesville to just 6 points. Janesville did score 9 points at the end to make it 30-15 as we start the second half. Like both teams are with their starting lineups. And we'll inbound it and we'll get rolling here. In the third quarter, Hudson in that 1-2-2 zone. It's like Janesville's trying to run some sort of 1-4 set against it with some screening on the high ball and trying to get something in the lane. Appleby in the corner. Kicks over to McGrath. Out front to Dodd. He finds Carlson. Carlson driving against, and we got a block. Good aggressive play by Joey Carlson. Got the foul on Carter Swope on the block, but it was on the floor. So Janesville will take it out of bounds here as we start the third quarter. Dodd gets it in, and we got to travel. It looks like McGrath just slipped there. I don't think anybody caused him any problems or anything like that, and it usually hasn't been a problem too much. And it's like Janesville's going to try to pick up the pace here a little bit with some pressure. Look like Ben Kelly starting here the second half over instead of Sam Hansen, because Ben had a very nice first half, and so coaching staff must have thought he had an opportunity to start here. And we get ball tipped away. Hustle. Janesville really looks like they're coming out being pretty aggressive here on the defensive end. So very similar to, Union the other night was very aggressive, and Hudson didn't necessarily adjust as well. Nice play for Hudson, get it underneath Peyton Stewart, and he misses the easy one. So rebound on the play, and here comes Janesville on the run. Underneath the basket, and we got a timeout. So coach thought, looked like his player Appleby was about ready to fall out of bounds, and so he called a quick 30-second timeout to kind of get them, make sure they didn't lose possession on the play. Yeah, definitely. When we have these non-conference games, and especially ones that it's JV boys or JV girls, and then the varsity game, it just has a little bit different feel in the gym as opposed to our traditional traditional conference games when you have both boys and girls. And so we'll see who can bring the energy here. If Janesville can bring some energy to get themselves right back in the game here in the second half. Dodd to throw it in. He finds McGrath. Out front to Appleby, and they'll it looks like Hudson's matched up here a little bit. And they'll get it back to Dodd. Appleby, a little trigger action, some backside screening still. I think they're doing a lot of screening, and the curl cut in there underneath. Ooh, ball went right through Bryce's legs. McGrath able to do that. That's Sherburne working the baseline, not there. Janesville doing a nice job of passing it around, looking for some open players. Jumper on the way, short, rebound. Shot was by Dodd. Ben Kelly with the rebound and outlet, but his pass gets stolen away there by Leo Dodd. And Janesville has the ball here as we get back. Nice pass underneath to Sherburne, good. 30-17, 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Here comes Ugrin. Here comes Bryce. Nice floater in the lane. Up and in. Nice job there by Bryce to answer what's going on there. Here comes Janesville looking to call a set play here against the Hudson man. Switched off on that. Probably what they want. They want Ben Kelly. Ben Kelly guarding the big post guy. He kind of nice job of helping out. And Dodd on the little jumper. No good. Rebound in there by Swope. Ugrin's outlet pass to Ben Kelly. Float in the lane. Carter puts on the floor. Back to Bryce. 3 on the way. No good. Good look there. Good offense by Hudson. You got it into the lane and got an open shot for one of your shooters, and then they just able to put it down. Janesville looking to swing the ball around, moving around the outside. And looking to prod the Hudson zone defense here. Inside, outside, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound by Stewart. 3 was by Carlson. Here comes Ugrin. Head to Kelly, underneath the Swope. Float, drive on the lane, good. Nice secondary break there by Hudson. Got the ball up the floor. Got the bend, and Carter comes running down the lane. Got the pass. Was able to put it up and in and get the foul. That's the foul was on Sherburne, his first, team's first. Neither team really has anybody with foul trouble. Here's Carter's free throw. Good. So Hudson doing a nice job here to start the second half here. It's just 4:50 left, and it's Hudson 35 and Janesville 17. Set play here, long three on the way, good. That's Ben McGrath, his third of the night. Second three of the night. He's got 8 points. And it cuts the Hudson lead back to 15, what it was at halftime. Here's Ugrin, floater in the lane, no good. Rebound, cleared it up there by Carlson. He'll bring it up, he'll get it to Dodd, he'll push it. Back to Carlson, to McGrath. Looking, there's Dodd. Okay, Appleby, over to Carlson, out to McGrath. Sherburne has it on the wing. That's McGrath. Dodd has it. Appleby on the wing. Skipped it over to Dodd. He'll float in the lane, drive on the way, and he's going to get bumped. But it's going to be on the floor. It's going to be on the floor. Foul's going to be on Ugrin, his first. Team second, and we're just at the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Ben Kelly checks in for Hudson for Bryce Griffith. And Sherburne will take it out for Janesville. They work it in, try to get it. No, they missed him a couple times on that action. Nice pass in there. Carlson with the good aggressive play. He gets bumped on the arm, and that one's going to be on Drew Stansfield. It's going to be his first. So a little bit more aggressive with that too, and getting some easy shots and a few more whistles here in the second half compared to the first, because I looked up a couple minutes into the second quarter and there were no team fouls, and so that's changed a little bit. And Stewart checks out and Swope checks in. Gergen's going to come in and McGrath's going to step out for Janesville. Carlson at the line. His free throw is good. He shoots about 62%. A little press action here by Janesville. Hudson gets it in and then right back to Ugrin, and he'll bring up the offense here. It's a 13-point lead for Hudson, about halfway through the third quarter here. Ugrin to Sam Hansen. He'll load up a three. Good. Sam Hansen splashes in his second of the night, and that Hudson lead climbs back up to 16. Janesville looking to answer here. Carlson on the drive, not there. Sherburne with the rebound, and he's going to get bumped. So offensive rebound there, and he gets bumped there by Sam Hansen from behind. Giving up some paint shots there by Janesville, so Hudson's going to probably want to do something to extend them out a little bit. Sherburne's free throw no good. He has shot 120 free throws on the year, and that's a lot of free throws for players. That's definitely a lot. So he gets himself to the line quite a bit. He averages 19.3. He's just a sophomore. He's at 66% for the year. For the year, he missed the first one and the second one. Good aggressive play there by Carlson to run that down, and that's the second time that Hudson's given up an offensive rebound off the free throw. And nice drive in there by Dodd. Cut the lead to 14. Here comes Ugrin pushing it up for Hudson. Floater in the lane, good. Nice job using the left hand, getting in the lane by Jaron to answer, the bucket by Dodd. Gergen, McGrath, Carlson. He's looking inside, tipped away by Peyton Stewart. Nice job by Peyton there. Looking for some help. He finds Ben, who hits it up to Jaron, and here comes Hudson on the run a little bit. Ugrin in the lane, floater, no good. Sherburne with the clear. He gets it to Dodd, and here comes Janesville. Spinning around, that's Carlson. McGrath, he's kind of made a few shots from the outside, so Hudson will need to be aware of him. Nice ball movement there by Janesville. There's Gergen. That's McGrath. Gergen looking to drive there. Stewart steps in. Nice defense there by Bryce Griffith to see that pass in the corner. Hudson on the secondary on the break. Kick it out. Good ball move to Bryce Griffith for three. No good. Up, and we got a foul on Peyton. Peyton just trying to tip it, but he was going through a player for Janesville. But getting good looks for Hudson. That's a great job on that secondary break. They go ahead and do that, and Sam comes in for Jaron. So so Ben will probably run the point here. So 16-point game. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Hudson still kind of maintaining that lead that they built there right away at the beginning of the game. Dodd on the spin dribble, floater, good. Doing a nice job. He's made about 3 of those like that off the spin and getting into the lane. So he's got 6 points, and here comes Ben Kelly off the Bryce. His look, kind of lost it, kind of looked to pass it underneath, and looked like he hit a foot, and Janesville picks it up. Meyer on the drive. Dodd. Stolen away by Bryce Griffith. See if Bryce takes it all the way. He will. Gets it blocked from behind, but we've got a foul committed by McGrath. Nice defense. Nice defense by Griffith. Bryce dribbled in, got fouled on the way, and now he'll have 2 free throws here. It's like Jacob Wiersma. Bryce's free throw's no good. Bryce shooting around 75%. Here comes Jacob Wiersma. He's coming in for Carter Swope. So hoping Jacob can give him a few minutes here and on the inside, kind of stop some of the inside work that Janesville's doing. Here's Bryce's second free throw. It's 40-26. Free throw's good. Rattles that one in, and Ugrin now comes in for Bryce. Bryce will check out. He's got 10 points tonight. Made some threes. Gotten in the lane a few times, so having himself a nice game here as we head towards the fourth quarter. Hudson with that 15-point lead, the same one that they have at halftime. Long 3 on the way, good. Ben McGrath, that's his third. He's kind of keeping them in the game. He's got 11. Ugrin on the floater, good. So yeah, I think they're going to count the basket, and then they're going to call a foul on Wiersma after that. Right. So the basket's good by Ugrin, and then they're going to have the foul on Wiersma. So they're trying to. It's 16 fouls, so not 1 and 1. So the foul was occurred during the shot, and so it's not a loss of possession. So the basket counts, and Hudson still has that 14-point lead with just under a minute left here in the first half. Hudson with a little bit of full court pressure. Ben Kelly with the steal. Sam Hansen with the 3. No. Rebound cleared, but then there by Janesville. So Hudson had a really good look off of that pressure to put in the 3. There's Sam Hansen with a steal. He's going to look to drive. Pass over to Ben, and Hudson will kind of reset here as Janesville did a nice job of coming back in transition. Pass underneath, and we got a kick. We got a kick on Janesville, and Hudson will take it out. And Swope and Griffith will check in as Hudson will take it out of bounds here with Ben Kelly kind of triggering it in here with 30 seconds left. And Hudson with that 14-point lead. So there's Bryce. They're inside to Carter. Nice look, and one. Carter Swope. Good action there by Hudson. You had Sam and Bryce going to the corner, kind of weakened the interior defense, and here comes Carter right down the lane, able to catch the ball and finish it off for a possible 3-point play. Carter now at 11 points, and he'll get a free throw here. See if he can get the Hudson lead up to 17. No good. Tipped away. Yep, so Hudson with the 16-point lead here, just under 30 seconds left here in the half. So here comes Appleby. He finds it to Sherburne, out to Appleby. Okay, looking for McGrath. There's McGrath again. Long 3, no good. Rebound, Carlson. Loose ball picked up by Griffith. He's got time here underneath to Ben Kelly. Left-handed layup, no good, but he gets bumped. Hudson getting a lot of work off of their defense tonight, getting hands on balls, and then it's leading some good fast break opportunities. That foul's getting charged to looks like the Applebee's. Ben swishes the first one, and it's the fourth team foul for Janesville. Ben's second free throw off the steal. Eyes it, flies it, book it. Ben, 8 points. Press here by Hudson with just a few seconds left. Here comes Appleby over the Dodd. See if there's a shot on the way. McGrath, fall away. No good. So we head to the fourth quarter with Hudson with a 47-29 lead. So Hudson maintained. They actually extended their lead a little bit. You know, it was 15 at halftime, and it's now 18. So as we head to the fourth quarter, Janesville has 3 timeouts, and they have 14 fouls. Hudson still has not taken a timeout, but they have 16 fouls. Jaron Ugrin has 10 points. Double-figure scorer for him. Another nice game for him here at home. Bryce Griffin has 10. Carter Swope has 11. So good job of good balance for Hudson. Ben McGrath is the leading scorer for Janesville. He's got 11. Wiley Sherburne, who averages close to 20, he's at 8 as we head to the fourth quarter. And Hudson will have the ball and the lead. So one of those cases where you need to continue to finish it off, because Janesville's not, they've won 17 games, so they know how to win basketball games. So they're going to keep coming at you. Here comes Ugrin on the dribble penetration. Drumper, no good. Peyton with the rebound, no good. Probably about the second or third time Peyton's had one of those easy shots, and he just wasn't able to get that connected. You know, he's got 2 points, but it feels like he should have 6 or 8. Oh, some passing around by Janesville, gets kicked out. And so Hudson will retain possession here, and Ben Kelly comes in for Ugrin. Ben Kelly at the point now for Hudson, as they'll work against the man defense that Janesville's mainly played. A nice pass underneath. There's Stu. There we go. That's finally Peyton Stewart able to find his way underneath after a good setup play there by Bryce to get 2 points. And now the Hudson leads up to 20. Dribble on the way by Appleby. Floater, no good. Rebound, Sam Hansen. He's looking for a quick outlet. And Hudson will bring it. Bryce in the drive, and he gets it stolen by Appleby. As he comes rushing in the front court, Ben Kelly on defense. McGrath has it on the wing. He's going to float in the lane. Up, no good. Rebound collected there by Swope. And here comes Hudson the other way. Hudson needs to continue to keep the pressure up. Sam with a 3. Good! Sam Hansen finding some space out there to hit his shot tonight, and he climbs up to 9 points. We'll see if we can get a couple other guys in double figures. We've got 3. See if we can get a couple other guys. 3 on the way by Dodd. No good. Carter Swope with the rebound. Here comes Ben Kelly. And Hudson on the run. Ooh, pass along the way stolen by Dodd. Sam Hansen on the defense. Oh, and we're going to get a travel. Dodd trying to make a play there, but it looked like he shuffled his feet. And we're going to get Meyer here with the sub in here for McGrath. Swope will take it out. We got 6:14 left here, and Hudson playing well and having a 23-point lead. Bryce on the penetration, finds Ben Kelly. Underneath, Stewart, no. Here comes Janesville, picks up the loose ball, and they'll come on with Dodd. Appleby in the corner, looking to find his way. Yep, he gets himself into the lane. Nice penetration there. Fights, gets a rebound back, scramble play. We got Bryce Griffith on the run out here for Hudson with a layup and in. Hudson taking advantage of the loose ball and Bryce is up to 12. Appleby, Dodd, Carlson. Drive on the way by Carlson. He's doubled up underneath. Pass to Sherburne, and we got a foul on Bryce. So Bryce just reaching in there, trying to get a steal there, and he gets the foul. It's going to just be his first. Team 7th, but that will send Janesville to the line here. Wiley Sherburne will be at the line. Couple subs for Hudson, Hanson, and Swope check out. We have Stansfield and Ugrin checking in. Gergen comes in then for Janesville. Wiley Sherburne at the line will be shooting 1-1. He's going to eye it, flies it, and you can book that one. Swished it right in for the sophomore. It climbs him up to 9 points. He's looking to get into double figures on this free throw. 5:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Free throw good. Some token pressure by Janesville. Hudson gets it in, their point guard, Ben Kelly, and he'll work the Hudson offense here. Picks up his dribble. Looking on the outside, that's Stansfield and Ben Kelly. Going to look to work some clock here a little bit. Take a good shot if they can. Ugrin in the lane over to Kelly. He'll step in for a three. Good. Ben Kelly, he gets the double figures, and that's 11 points on the game for him. Just a great balanced night for the Pirates. Probably one of the best balanced nights they've had all year against this quality Janesville team coming from the Iowa Star Conference. Meyer in the lane. Nice floater, nice job by him. Take advantage of Ben Kelly, guarding him, and he's more of a post player. He's got 2 points, and we head to under 4.5 left, and inside to Stu, outside to Ugrin. Float, oh, nice pass back to Peyton. No, wrap around, no good. Contested in there by Appleby, and Dodd will come down with the rebound. Work it up, double dribble, kind of that hesitation dribble with that. And I got some guys running in and out that time in the game where you're getting people just making sure they're trying to keep some guys fresh here as we kind of go forward. Janesville with some man-to-man pressure. Ugrin gets it into Kelly, and Hudson was able to do that. So Ben looks for Carter. He's going to drive aggressively off his left shoulder in the lane. No good. And here comes Janesville. Appleby, McGrath. He's been shooting it well from the outside tonight. Gergen to Meyer. He's going to drive in. Out to McGrath. He's going to get some space for a three. Good. Going to get a timeout here by Janesville. No doubt about it that Ben McGrath's keeping them in the game tonight. He shoots he shoots on average 33% from the three-point arc, and he's got 4 of them tonight. And I know he's shooting at a better clip than that. He's at 50%, if not better. And that is Janesville's 3rd timeout. And the lead for Hudson is 21. So the Pirate boys have a 3-game schedule next week. They're and making up their AP game that we lost a little bit earlier on in the year because of the snow. So they'll play AP on Tuesday night. The girls will play first in their final game of the year, and then the boys will play after that. And then the boys return home on Thursday night for their last home game, JV varsity against Wapsie Valley. Wapsie's currently sitting in 4th place in the conference and playing really well. Have beaten Dyke and played Denver tough last night. Caught some of that game online. And then Hudson will finish their regular season with a road trip just right down Highway 63 to Traer to take on North Tama. So a couple Iowa Star games and a couple games against conference teams. So Hudson breaks the press. Back to Ugrin, who's matched up with Meyer. They're going to kind of run and jump here, looks like a little bit. So working on some of that action there. There's, whoa, Ben Kelly. It's a little worked up there with the ball and threw it out of bounds. So it looks like Janesville is going to kind of turn up the pressure here, see if they can make a run here in the last 3:30. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebound. Found Myers, got it. His shot, no good. Tipped around, corralled there by Ben Kelly. Leak out to Drew Stansfield. He'll lay it up and in. Yeah, Janesville sending everyone to the board, so that leaves an opportunity for Hudson. If they get the rebound, they'll outlet it for an opportunity for an easy shot. McGrath again, no good. Carter Swope, skying for that rebound, did a nice job there. And as Ugrin works against the double team pressure for Janesville. Ben Kelly in the center of the floor near the H. Hudson looking to take some good shots here as we get under 3 minutes left. Ben Kelly, spin in there across to Carter Swope. Sam Hansen for three, no good. And we got a foul on Drew. Drew Stansfield over the back of the Gergen. That will be his second, the team's eighth, so it'll be 1-1 here for Janesville. And looks like we've got some mass substitutions for Janesville. Like they subbed in some of the kids. I was here for a little bit of the JV game. Looks like some of those guys are going to get some action here tonight. But right now at the line is Rogan Gergen for 1-1. 2:31 left. Hudson by 23. Rogan's eyes it, flies it. Back rim ran down by Peyton Stewart. So Hudson will walk it up here. Probably play out a little bit and look to get some. Looks like we're going to get some guys subbed in too. Wiersma, Stansfield, there's Jaron Ugrin floating in the lane for another bucket. Another great night for Jaron. Steal on the play, picked up by Hudson. We're under 2 minutes left. Loose ball, picked up here by Janesville. That's Friedrich. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. He's got it, and we're going to get timeout here by Janesville. And we're going to get some subs in for Hudson. Wiersma, Stansfield, and Serrata are going to sub in as we'll hit to the last couple minutes. So really a good game here by the Pirates. Played well throughout. Got down 6-3. Then the next time you looked up, it was 24-6 Hudson. So 21-0 run. And from then on, they really haven't been threatened. I don't know. I just trying to think. I don't think Janesville's been within 10 points at all, even the second half. I think they got it to 12 at one point, but Hudson was able to answer with good balance, good passing, and timely shooting to kind of get that squared away here. So it's going to be Janesville ball. So they'll trigger it in here with Dawson Dix. I'm going to need to reference my program here a little bit for Janesville. He's looking to get it in. He does. He gets it into Eastman. Friedrichs underneath. Loose ball picked up by Wiersma for Hudson. And he'll get it to Ben Kelly as we hit the minute 40 mark here, and Pirates leading by 25. Serrata driving in the lane. Griffith into Kelly. Floater. Good. Ben Kelly really hot tonight from the middle of that lane on his float game. That's great to see, to give him to go ahead and do that. Eastman with the floater. No good. Wiersma clears it for Hudson. And they'll work here on the offensive end. Kelly to Griffith. Serrata, he's going to look to float in there, and he gets it. Wiley Serrata with his first points of the game tonight. And if we could get Jacob Wiersma a bucket, I think everybody on the floor, everybody on the roster would have scored tonight. Steal there by Ben Kelly. Ran down there. Dick's playing some defense over there on the far end, and we'll get a timeout for Hudson. What do we got here? There was a miscommunication on whether there was a timeout or not. Coach, I think Coach was signaling something, and the official took it as a timeout. So I think he was just trying to signal what a set offense or something that they wanted to run, and so we'll get it to Serrata. We got to look inside. Oh, we got to look for Jacob in there. So see if we can get Wiersma a bucket. We'll see. See if the bench realizes the same thing that I realize here. So Hudson just kind of playing catch on here. We got Griffin. There's Wiersma. He's going to dribble off to Ben Kelly. Hudson will just kind of run some offense here and maybe take a shot, maybe not. We'll kind of see. Bryce doing some pivoting out there. So Hudson, this is a big win for Hudson. They've been kind of not playing their best basketball here in a while, and this will be some wonders. Give them some confidence as they head into the big game up at Parkersburg on Tuesday night. So your final is going to be Hudson 65 and Janesville 36. Hudson will move to 8-10 on the year. Janesville will fall to 17-4. They'll head into their district play here in about 10 days. And if I looked at, I think I pulled up, yep, they're against Key High on the 20th at Nashville Plainfield. So their season's over until they can get to district play. And so nice job by the Hudson team tonight. Really good balance throughout. Passed the ball well, shot the ball well. Good defense. Really held, for the most part, held Janesville's leading scorers under control with all that stuff then too. So we will send you on your way tonight. An early night for me and for others who are in attendance tonight. And so we will see you again on next Thursday night, probably around 7:30 for opening tip against Wapsie Valley to close out the home portion of the regular season. We'll have a home district game, but we won't broadcast that because of the state regulations. So we will see you. Everybody have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you on Thursday.